Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Kirsten and this is where I art and craft, and currently I'm in the middle of doing something and I thought, well, is it preparation or is it the actual doing? And I thought I should really I was going to do this before putting you on, but then I thought maybe I should put you on as I'm finishing this off. Today you have, if you haven't already looked, let's see, that's quite, I could use this one instead there, couldn't I? Is that a better size? It is, because that's still got a white bit on. Oh, what's that bit? Is that bit wide enough? That bit's wide enough. Today I am doing the Foxy Creative September Challenge, and the September Challenge is give us a clue or song lyrics. Give us a clue, song lyrics, give us a clue. And I'm kind of melding the two together. Let's get this the right way up on here. And what I have already done is the bits and pieces that are provided for us. I've already printed out the freebies that you can get from the Foxy Crafters Facebook group, and I've printed out, this card was one of the things, and so I printed this out several times, mounted it on some of that Amazon envelope packaging, and then I printed off this sheet. This one's been blown up a bit. This sheet, I think it's that way around, isn't it? This sheet, and I've printed that off and taken sections of this and sections of this to put on the other side. And I need to trim these up, and then that's that. Then we can move on to the next stage, which will be decorating these. I found this tube of Pritt stick, which I thought, because this is porous card, might be okay. So let's trim these up. So I hope you're all doing well. I've got the sniffles. I've had the sniffles now for about a week. Not developed into anything, but sneezing like nobody's business. Sniffling like nobody's business. In fact, I did notice when I was editing my last video that there was a bit of sniffles going on there, so I do apologise for that, and I need to try and be wary of if I'm sniffling during this video. Now, when I do this kind of thing, I just make them slightly larger, and then I put them into one corner and stick them down, and that way hopefully you get quite a good fit. Although I did notice one of them was a wee bit short, but that's okay, because by the time you ink it up, such things aren't noticeable, and then sometimes you end up with a really fine bit to try and cut off. Oh, it did come off. There's a fine bit down there as well. But I'm not actually worried about these fine bits either, because if they don't get cut off, they'll end up kind of curling round and getting inked when we come to the inking. And see, there's a bit that hasn't quite come down there, and that's actually on. Oh yeah, this is a double-sider. Oh, that will become more obvious. later on. So I've taken the give us a clue, which is the cards, these other elements, and I've taken the music, because I've got music on the other side, because I've got a particular song that I really like, which I thought, oh, actually, when I saw this image, and I was thinking about what do I do? Do I do lyrics? Do I do clue? And I saw that image and a song came to mind, which is quite a surprising song for the image, but never the mind. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up making a tab book that, so we'll start off with a question mark on the front, and then this is why this one's got question mark on both sides, because that's then going to be the inside cover. And then I'm going to decorate this page, and again that one's decorate this page, decorate this page, and I've just realised that one's upside down. I can get away with that because I don't actually have any, see, it's just got the edge of the, no, I think I can get away with that, that's okay. But you can see that that was actually that way round, and I could tell because of these bits here, which are kind of almost like the notations at the start of a, but actually I'm not worried, that's okay, that's okay. And then this is the back cover. It's five long, as it were, and some of these are slightly different sizes from the other ones, which I'm not quite sure how that's happened, but it's got they all need to be trimmed down to make sure they're all square anyway, so we can sort that out in the trimming down. And that might explain why some of them are slightly too small, because I've measured the wrong ones and then stuck them on that. I didn't realise there was such a difference. So I've trimmed these off, and now we need to think about decorating them. That's not the first one. Oh, we want to do the corners, and I'll use my corner chomper for this. And let's ink them up. Now we need to think about decorating. So I have these pages, I have these bits and pieces, let's get back to finishing this. I've been distracted for the past 2 days playing with the stamps. They interrupted. I was doing this video and stamps arrived from Tracy. Well, she made stamps and I bought them and they arrived, and I got distracted into making the last video. So I'm now going to finish this video, and I can't remember where I got to. I know where I got to, but I can't remember where I'd got to in the filming. So I'm just going to give you a quick recap. I've made 5. These question mark cards are one of the part of the freebies in the Foxy Crafters Facebook group for the September challenge. So I copied it multiple times, mounted it on some card, and then on the other side, that one's got a question mark on the other side as well. I've then done 2 with music paper, which was another sheet of the freebies, and on the other half of that sheet there was this paper with this person, and I've put them on that side. And what I'm now going to do is I'm going to now make a wee tab booklet with these. I have these bits of ribbon that I've spritzed with tea dye and picket fence, the spray stain stuff. And the interesting thing is, this was plain white on the other side, and look how that's come through. Isn't that fab? It's a shame it's back to front, because I just love the effect, but that means it matters less if it shows, although it's not really going to show. So what we need to do is we need to cut these into their sections, and we need to make these up. Let's start by putting, we need one, this is where it gets confusing because it's the same on both sides. Right, it needs to go on that side, doesn't it? It needs to go on that side. 1, 2. Now this will be the next page, and that page is going to be like that. Now let's put the other one on, and then so you need 2 on one side and then 1 on the other side. So this middle one is actually going onto this one, and the 2 outer ones are actually going onto this one. So they're going onto that one. That one needs to be in the back, but that one's not. So what's going to happen is these 2 will hinge onto there. So it doesn't matter that they've got big bits because it's onto that, but this one is going to hinge onto there. So this one's going to have to be trimmed. Remembering to leave a bit for the hinge. You've got to leave enough fabric to come over. And stick them down, and then they're dealt with and out the way. So don't do them tight, make sure there's a wee bit of, you don't want a massive bit, but you do want a wee bit, just so that it moves nicely. Keep that nice and square. If you stick these down nice and square, then they should keep nice and square. This one I need to, this one will need more of a hinge, a bigger hinge, because it's going a bigger distance. Well, it's going the same distance really, isn't it? I'm just trying to decide how much. I think I'm just going to cut off those last 3 notes in here. I think that'll be, that gives me a lovely wee bit to play with as well, actually, doesn't it? Yes, I think that's okay. Because I've got an odd number of pages, what happens now is I've got 2 coming out of here, one coming out of here, and then what would happen is that would be a 1 and the next one would be the 2. But because this is the back page, I want this to be the 2. So I need to, we're going to put these bits on this side. And these bits will go, that's the end page, and they'll stick on that end page. So because I don't want to have these overhanging, I'm going to stick them on the end page. So it's the last 3 notes we're sticking on the end page. Because this is the back page, this is why I'm putting 2 on there. It would normally be, this would be the page that got the 2. So I'm just working out which way to do the 1, and I might just do it that way actually. and also then do one at the back so that this has got 2 anchor points. Otherwise it's only got 1 anchor point. There's still a chance it might twist because there's only one, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And put that on there like that. That's not quite in enough, is it? Let's just move that in a wee bit. So that's square on that, and then it can be square on. There we go. And then we're taking one from this back page onto this page. So it's going from this page onto that page. And this time we are going to get the other side. So let's see. Oh, the other side of these ones isn't quite so good. Oh, isn't that typical? Isn't that typical? I presumed they were all going to be like that on the other side. So maybe I'll use that one that way round, so that we've got a slightly different thing on there, but we've still got the music then on the back page because we've got it on there. I'm going to glue this down, and after it's set I'll glue down the inside page, just because I don't want to. And after that's set, I'll glue down that page so that it's right. Okay. I don't think I said what I was doing necessarily, did I? The prompts are give us a clue in music and lyrics. So I've taken a song, because as soon as I saw those prompts, there was a song that connected both those prompts together. So I've taken that song and done a wee, this is what I'm going to be doing. The song is one by Nick Cave called Wherever the Wild Rose Grows. Wherever, is it grows? I think that's what it is. I'll link the YouTube video, Nick Cave's YouTube video below. So if you're interested, you can listen to the song. Basically, the song is about a man who meets a woman, the woman falls in love, the man kills her, basically. But it's sung beautifully. It's a lovely song. Why it resonated with me was because there's a kind of there's a question mark, a why within it, and there's a mystery. Why did he kill her? Just never really resolved. And she asks, why do you call me Wild Rose? The chorus is, they call me the Wild Rose, but my name is Eliza Day. Why they call me it, no one knows, for my name is Eliza Day. So that's what we're going to put on here. So we're starting on the cover, and what I've got is I've got a wild rose. I've printed it all out in typewriter print. Eliza Day, so we're going to put those on the front. We've also got this wild rose actually came from a watercolour of roses, just messing about roses. This is a fingerprint that was in the freebie, so I'm going to put the fingerprint in those two corners. I've cut out another of question marks because I thought I'd put the wild rose kind of through there, something like that. Stick that down there, and then we'll put wild rose up here and Eliza Day down here. So I'm going to stick that down. And actually, that's what I forgot to say. So this is those watercolour roses, and then this is my normal with my distress crayons, tea dye and hickory smoke. just to kind of distress the background a bit. So the question is about Wild Rose, and the Wild Rose is wrapping itself around the question mark. So that's the front cover, and these pages are going to be just as they are. Maybe I'll put something on, don't know. I'm not thinking of putting anything on these pages. But so this is the first line of the chorus, which is they call me the wild rose. So here's a rose, and they'll call me, and the wild rose down the bottom. So this roses, I think we'll put that there actually. Let's put that there. Make that off. And I'm not going to stick anything other than the words on this one, because we've already got the image, and I'm thinking she's Eliza Day or the Wild Rose, because she's singing Eliza Day. Then the next line goes, I don't know why they called me. I don't know why they call me it. And I've got this question mark. And I've got this hand. This is part of a bigger image. Have I got the rest of the image there? Yes, I think that's a part of this bigger image. But I just, too big, and I didn't really want him. I just wanted the magnifying glass. Originally I'd thought I might put this image in, because this is another image. But, well, see again, that's very big on the page. And then let's stick this one on here. Now it's ready. See, and that's having to come up quite a bit, because that's wouldn't actually be, if it was the right number of pages, it wouldn't be there. It's just so that then will lie flat. You see what I mean? Right, there we go. That'll do. Oh, and then I could stick that bit over the top of that, couldn't I? Let's do that. And then this is for my name. For my name was Eliza Day. Let's put this there. Let's do it like that, I think. Yeah, like that. And actually I might put another bit of music in here. This page could do with just another something, couldn't it? There's this guy playing his piano there with some weird music. That might be an idea. Let's just it's a bit, maybe I put another rose in instead. No, I don't want to put another rose in, because her name's Eliza Day rather than the rose. Let's just take that corner off there. That might help. Just feel there's an awful lot of music now on it with these as well. Yeah, I think they kind of clash with that. I wonder, why don't I put them on there? Does that quiet them down a bit? No. No. Let's not do that. Maybe we use this bit of flower, no. What else have we got? Not sure we've got anything else that's going to do. See, this is all too big. These are all the items from... Do I want to put a bit of map in? No, not really. Oh, this is a sheet, so it was like that. This is quite... Oh, I wonder where that... Where's the bit of paper that's got that on? Oh, I could use a bit of this. They're two slightly different sizes. But maybe if I put that back, installed that back in there. Not convinced. I could use... See, there's more of this. That's maybe an idea. If I put some more of this... That's a shame, because I could have put that behind there. That would have... Let's... And I've already stuck down this. But I could... Let's see. Oh, you're going to come up, are you? I'm going to lift up the paper behind, but that's okay. Lifting the print off, which is interesting. That's what quite often happens with when you use the mat. It'll lift off the kind of... And then I might even put that on over the top of those and then put that on there. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just tear off the end of this as well. And then we might just still put that one little bit, not that one, that one little bit maybe still. Yes. Or do I want to put it down the bottom, down here where there's nothing? Yeah, I'm going to put it down here actually. That's better. I feel better about that page now. It feels less... I think it was because everything was peely-wally. This is quite dark, and then that's the back. So let me just tidy down. Here's a wee flip through of this wee tab book for... Is it the Wild Rose? Why was she called the Wild Rose when her name was Eliza Day? And why did he murder her? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again on my next video. Until then, you take care and keep crafting. Bye for now.